Hello, my name is Kai Fritts, and welcome to my source presentation called How Practice Makes Perfect with DND. The communication study gives us great insight into human nature. Not only this, but also allows us to understand how we communicate or why we might act the way we do. The only issue with communications is that it can be difficult to practice. In cases such as conflict management and interpersonal communications, we often struggle to find ways to grow, as generally you must be in that situation to practice the things you've learned. But this is easier said than done, as these situations can be tense and full of conflict, which can draw your mind away from the communication and conflict management skills you've learned. This is exactly why I believe that the D&D final project from my interpersonal relations class is a vital exercise in practicing the conflict management skills and theories that we've learned. For the D&D project, we are tasked with creating game mechanics that revolve around theories we've learned about communications. This allows us to practice in real time, not just putting the theories into use, but also brings a deeper understanding of interpersonal relationships and conflict management. For example, in my project, I created a mechanic designed around attachment theory, or to simplify, how our early experiences with caregivers and people shape our emotional responses, strengths, and vulnerabilities through the rest of our lives. My mechanic was relatively simple. Each player selects one bond and one burden. These bonds and burdens affect the gameplay by either inhibiting or strengthening your character depending on the situation. For example, in a fight, you roll a die to decide what happens next, but maybe you have a bonus modifier as your bond that would allow you to automatically roll +2 higher than what you actually roll during combat. Or the opposite, say your burden has something to do with combat. It may even take you out of the fight completely due to shock or other emotional responses. Now, I'm using combat as an example, but in this case, there are plenty of options, some of which include communication-based bonds or even teamwork-based bonds and burdens. These mechanics allow us to simulate real life and also experience what it's like to work together with people who have different strengths and weaknesses. By practicing these communication skills and working as a team, you are better preparing yourself for the real world, as we are often expected to work together with others, and being human, each and every one of us is different with different strengths and weaknesses. This is just an example of one mechanic, but there are infinitely more possibilities for other mechanical designs. This project not only allows you to practice the things you've learned, but also allows for infinite creativity as the students explore the world of communications. I believe that this project does a great job at promoting students to develop their own learning further by digging deeper into the theories that we have learned, as well as allowing us to practice the skills we have polished. All in all, this project was easily my favorite, and I loved how it not only advocated for creativity, but also made learning more fun. Thank you.